All right, so back again today. Got the bed off the 2017 Silverado that we put the Reckless notch in last week. We got to do wheel tubs in the bed. Um, customer, his tires are rubbing the top of the fender well or the bottom of the fender wells. You can see it on the inside of the bed. It's already burned the paint off. It's rubbed pretty good. This truck had a drop-in bed liner in it, so I pulled it out and it's kind of dirty under there. So we took a rag and just wiped it down where we're going to be working at. I'm gonna pick this thing up and show y'all what we're working with. So what I ended up doing was I didn't buy a set of wheel tubs online. I never do that because people charge like big money for them things. I mean they want like 4, 5, 600 bucks for a set of wheel tubs. I bought these 36-inch fenders from trailerfenders.com. They're like 120, 130 bucks shipped to my house. They don't have sides. You have to add a side. Um, and that gives us the opportunity to be creative with our sides. We can add bead roll, dimple dye, whatever we want to do. This is just literally the way I've always done them. I've done a bunch of them, and this is the way that I always do them. I used to go to town and buy these locally at down to earth trailers, but they quit carrying a 36-inch fender. And if you get a 32 and you cut the wheel tub out, the 32 is shorter than the hole, so you would have to add metal on each end. I don't like doing that, so I just ordered 36. It covers everything really well. I'll show you right here. You can see I mean it's a little bigger than the wheel tub, but not much. So uh, show you how I usually go about cutting these. If you take your time and you cut them a piece at a time, you can get a really nice fit, make it really easy to weld. So I'm gonna show you how I normally do it. You know, every one I've ever done, every once in a while you're gonna get a little gap here and there, but nothing that you can't weld up and seam seal and make it look good. You're probably gonna see my plasma come out because I usually cut the wheel tub out with a plasma, just because it doesn't matter. I mean, it's faster and I can get a really fast cut with that. So, all right, here we go. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get this wheel tub centered over the factory wheel tub, and that looks pretty good to me. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure from this front wall to the front of this wheel tub, and my measurement is 22 and 5/16. So I'm gonna come over here to this side. Let's see. Clean some of this dirt off. Before I ever start, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this so that I'll remember exactly where to start lining my passenger side fender up so that they're even. Alright, so I'm going to come in here, mark around this wheel tub. I already marked this back side, but I'm going to show you again. I lay my Sharpie on there flat. Gives me a nice mark. And then what I do is I go back and I don't cut on that line. I move it in about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, because this Sharpie, when it's laying flat, the tip is offset, just enough. So I just need to make up for that by not cutting quite so much off. All right, now the fun part. Let's make some sparks. All right, you ready? And go. Ta-da. Now I'm going to bring the plasma out and start cutting. cut around there. Are you having fun, boo? No. All right. Thank you. So apparently, at some point during this, I have caught his bed on fire right here. I have no idea.
Is that what I'm smelling?
No, I was just cutting with the cutoff wheel. That's bad. I'm just playing. That's where his exhaust comes out. It was already like that. I looked at it just a minute ago. I was like, oh god, and then I had to think about it for a second. Y'all want enjoyment in life? Give a woman some bubble wrap. All right, so I was gonna cut all of it out with a cutoff wheel once I got started because I know everybody don't have a plasma cutter. We got done up under the bottom. You can do it with a cutoff wheel, but for the sake of time, I just grabbed my plasma cutter and kind of went after it. All right, you can see right here, our cut fits right up to this fender. Front is a little bit wide, but I can pull the fender and blow through right there with the plasma from the backside, which I ain't nothing that can't be welded up. I like to get it in that far and then mark up here all the way around, because if you mark it when the fender's way out here, it just don't ever seem to be an accurate mark. So that's why we do it the way we do it. Ain't that right?
What are you eating?
Did you want this dog? This is your dog, ain't it?
That's KK's dog.
That's your dog.
Ew, what is that?
This is why.
Ew, that's feet.
This is why we keep having dogs, because girls in my life, females, love dogs.
You love her too. Don't lie.
I don't like that dog.
Yes, you do.
Nah.
Every time you sit on the couch, you call her up there.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
She
do.
jumps up there and then I run her off.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You give her treats.
All right, so I got my side piece marked out. I just laid the fender up here, marked around it, ground it down where I could get a good mark, remarked it, and then I laid my long level across the bottom of the fender because I didn't want to cut this too short to where it didn't reach the bottom of the fender. So I butted it up against the fender with it there, clamped everything together, drew me a line straight across there, and I'm fixing to cut it out. I just had this whole scrap piece of metal over there. I got some more piled up in the corner over there. Just cut it out this. Once I get it cut, I'll just grind it, get all the rust off, make it look good. Flip it over to the other side because we don't want to put no rusty metal on this man's truck. So be right back with you. All right, so I got my side cut out. Got it ground down on both sides. Yes, I ground the back side. Got my Dimple dies out from John Shank. Started at 2 1/4, 2 inch, 1 3/4, 1.5 inches. Just gonna get a little smaller as we go. I measured, I don't even remember what it was now. That was 2.5 inches in from the edge of the panel. Here, just kept measuring up, drew me a line. It's really simple. Once you get your line drawn, put your circle over the top just like that. Kind of get it all squared up where it looks like it's in the center of the circle, and voila. It may be off 16th one way or the other, but it's pretty dang close. But it's 10 o'clock. Got to get ahead of my grandpa's house, so I'm going to have to save that for a job for another day. But then I only got an hour to work on tonight. We got a bunch done. Got that wheel tub cut out. Got that one trimmed, the backside trimmed. Got the side cut out for it. And got it marked for Dimple dies. So when I get here tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the side for the other one. That way I can drill the holes through here and the other panel so they'll match and be the exact same, because I don't want to take a chance on getting them off. So that'll be the first thing I do tomorrow when I get here. Is I'll cut another side panel. I'll put them on top of each other and clamp them together, and then drill my pilot hole through each one of these, and that way they'll be identical. So, all right, I'll be back with y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all, it's another day. I got my second panel cut out. Just drilled all my pilot holes. Fixing to start the dimple die process. Y'all saw that before, so I probably won't show you again, just so I can work faster. Got the fans going today. It's a little noisy in here because it's hot and muggy out here. It's pretty warm for February, but I love it. I'll be back with y'all in just a minute, show y'all the finished product. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, make a dimple.
Oh.
Hold on. Yeah, you gotta go a little more. Keep going. Keep hitting it. Hit more right there. Hit it a little harder. Angle your hammer just like that right there.
Huh?
Angle your hammer just like that, and now hit it. All right, come on over to that high spot right there.
Right here?
Yep. All right. Hanging off the edge right there. I hit it right there.
Oh.
Hold on. You got that pretty good.
Woohoo!
All right, that's good. Let's put them together. All right, what seems like 47 hours later, really probably about 45 minutes. Got this tack welded all the way around. Grind it down, make it look pretty, and I'll show you that when I get done in just a second. All right, it's another day with Dan and the dog. Got that wheel tub finished up last night, but I was ready to go inside, so I didn't film it. There it is, you see it. Halfway there, and then we got to weld it in. But I got to build the other one first, so let's get it built. Say hey.
Hello. You know they crooked as hell, right?
Quit, man. Say hey. We'll never see her no more. She's always on the road. Still out here grinding. Got this one tacked in. It's really good, except where I blew through with the plastic.
Crooked.
It's not crooked.
What's crooked?
If it's crooked, all of them's crooked, because I made them all the same.
What are we talking about?
He don't know. Show them your taillights. Where they at?
In the box.
Dun, 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 dun. He found the ever-elusive clear Toyota Tacoma taillight.
Yeah, change the bulb.
They're actually not elusive anymore. You can get them on eBay for $100 a set.
Yeah. They had a bunch of them.
Can you get them for a 9906 Silverado for $100 a set?
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
About $300.
You can get them from Clears for $300, and it's the lens.
For just the lens.
And then you have to cut your current tail light apart, and you're going to screw that up. And then you got to go buy another set and try it twice. Why are you so wet? My kid had him out there playing football. She done whipped his tail. Alright, so we got this one tacked in all the way around. Fixing to put this other one in. Me and the little one and Dan's out here working on it. Marked it just like I did this side. Fishing get here and cut this out. Get this wheel tub cut all out. Get that guy slid back in.
They call me a big fat loser.
I mean, you got a point.
Them beach class.
Hush. Now,
One gigantic hole cut.
huh?
So one gigantic hole cut. Come on, quit playing. Come on, you ready? Set. Come on, you gotta help me. 1, 2, 3.
Use your short chain string.
Alright, good.
No. Whoa. No.
Alright, here we go. Come down. Ooh.
Not bad.
Gotta finish welding this crap. Alright, so I got these old girls welded in. Just went around it with some seam seal on this one. I just got it at local hardware store. I don't even know if you're supposed to use it on this, but we're gonna use it. Fix and seal this side up and make it look like that. Also trying to find me some white paint over there so we can spray some white paint on. If we can't find none of that, we're gonna put some primer on them. And about done with this guy.
Stop it.
Alright, so we were gonna spray some white paint on them, but didn't have all the activator stuff, so I went and bought some Krylon. We're gonna spray paint them because this truck is leaving here and going to get a paint job and a bed liner, so it'll look good till then. Kinda, except where I run it right there already on the first coat.
Diarrhea.
You have to show them. I almost run the. Oh, I did run this side. Fudge.
More diarrhea.
Ooh! And she brought me a glass of sweet tea.
Y'all missed it, probably.
All right, so finishing this girl up. I got the fenders welded in. On the bottom side, I just where I stitched it to the factory bracing. Hey, girl. Hey, Bailey girl. Went in, spray painted it black. Then I come back with some undercoating / bed liner, both sides. Just give it a little bit more protection so the rocks and junk will bounce off instead of knocking all the paint off. Then on the top side, I paint everything white, just spray paint, because like I say, this truck's going to get a bed liner. The bed really needs to be pressure washed to get all the dirt and junk out of it. It had a drop-in bed liner in it, and I didn't clean it before I started on it. But wheel tubs is in, underside's undercoated, holes cut, and we're fixing to put this girl back on and get this thing out of here. I know Mr. Jose Camacho, he's just ready to get his truck back, so almost done, brother. That's good, babe. only paint the rest of the bed all at one time, but. Bye. Bye. So me and the little turd just went for a little test drive, and with the shock standing up, it rides tremendously better because it was rough before. It's good now. Wheel tubs turn out good. I really wish the rest of the bed was clean, and I might take it to the car wash and wash it tomorrow. See if I can make it look a little better before he comes and gets it. But all right, here you go. That's set of wheel tubs. Tell him. Tell him. It's just paper, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what the back glass is. Just.